Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know the lighting, it sucks. So I kind of want to get on here and kind of tell you a little bit what's going on in this crazy world of mine. So I don't know why this lighting there, so it's not too blinding for you guys. So I want to come on here and kind of explain some stuff, why I haven't been coming forth or talking about certain top subjects. Is that for me, to be honest, don't mind my skin. If you see me like doing that, is because my skin is peeling really badly, like really badly. That's just due to the fact that I ended up going to outside doing some outreach stuff like that last week. So I have it for a couple of days, but it's starting to peel, which is actually really cool. Okay, anyways, back to on the main subject of this. The reason why I haven't talked about a lot is because there's still some things that I'm still going through. Another topic that my boyfriend Victor has mentioned in his video, the link to his channel so you guys can go see it will be up over here or in the links, so that way you guys can see. Another the top yeah it's about addiction to something. For me, addiction is when you're addicted to something and there's no point in stopping because it makes you feel good inside, that you don't want it to stop. That's what addiction means to me. The reason why Victor ended up asking me this, but I didn't really want to tell him, is because I was gonna tell you guys in the future. Fortunately, he brought it up, so I'm going to tell you now. So in high school, throughout high school, I still have literally problems with myself. Half the time not. It really depends on the date and time of it. On I'm gonna be really honest, on my arm you can see the cutting marks. My addiction, well, my used to be addiction would be literally self-harm for no reason at all. I would just literally go through and basically start cutting myself for absolutely no reason intended. I would just do it just because. You know, and a lot of people don't know that yeah, I know it's not healthy, and I know that it's not good in a way. I know that. That's why I've been for not been self-harming myself anymore, is from, let's see, I stopped in 2019, so a few months, like probably like 5 or 6 months. So with everything that's been going on and stuff, it's really crazy. I'll tell you that. Another thing that's actually really crazy is that I end up sleeping in today. I end up going on Minecraft a lot. I think my parents end up buying dinner, but however they didn't tell me. If they did, then I didn't hear them. Another thing too is that I bought pizza because honestly I was hungry for pizza. I didn't want to do much about it, and he just teleported me. I wasn't doing nothing, but it's okay because because it's all good. Um but yes, his channel will be linked down below because he does videos on YouTube of his progress in Minecraft. Sometimes I'm in there, sometimes I'm not. It really depends on it. I've been hooked on Minecraft lately because I get to build such great stuff, and all that stuff. Another thing too that I kind of want to explain to you guys is that I'm not a perfect Christian at all. We all make mistakes. We all um, do stuff. Honestly, to be honest, since I am gonna be putting this out there, is like we all have addiction to something. Like I went from cutting myself to sexual addiction to back to cutting, and then back to literally stop eating in high school. And honestly, I'm thankful that I noticed that since now some urges for the sexual addiction does come up, but however I do remind myself that I don't need it, that I have a boyfriend already now, that there's no point, there's literally no point. Another thing too that I have not mentioned to Victor is that I've been literally inside for the in March, April, and now half of May, so 2.5 months I've been inside, and I've been like going crazy and going back and forth and I'm trying to find like an outside. I mean, I know I still need to do laundry. I'm gonna do laundry tomorrow. Another thing too is that I've been cleaning up my room a little bit. I do have a tendency to make a mess and not clean it up. Ooh, I got a burp really bad. Sorry. It's just me. It's like I am a girl. I don't wear makeup. For some of you that don't know, I don't wear makeup because I cannot stand when my eyes water. Second of all, if I do wear makeup, it's only foundation and lipstick. That's it. That's just me. But I will wear nail polish. I do have one perfume that I really like. That's all. I used to collect hundreds upon hundreds of them. Unfortunately now I just like I don't need that many. One's enough. And like I'm doing bracelets. Hopefully one day I can have those bracelets as my business. So that way it's some of my side money from it. But a lot of things have happened that I am beginning to kind of breathe and kind of like enjoy myself, and the relationship that I am at, I am literally happy, and nothing can stand in the way of it, because I am just who I am, and that's it. The reason why I'm not talking and playing at the same time is because once I upload this, he's gonna probably like literally see it. It's like, what's going on? But no, our relationship, me and Victor's relationship, is very healthy. It's very understandable. Like, I understand half the things that he end up saying. Half of it's like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm just gonna listen. You know, there's come a point in time where I'm just like listening to people ramble is a good thing, instead of like literally talk about all about myself, all about me. And I have to like literally learn not to do that. And I know that sometimes he wanted to, like, when I'm talking, he's talking, he ended up saying sorry. I totally get that. My friend Emily does that all the time. I do that all the time, so I'm guilty of it as well. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's not my nature. But I will basically tell you guys this, is that I am happy. I don't care what my parents say, like, oh, I'm not allowed to date until I'm 30. Nah, no. You can tell my brother that, but don't tell me that. I'm 23 years old. You have basically, I have a brother. For those who don't know, I do have a brother. For those who don't know, I do have a brother. Another thing too, before I go ahead and get off, watch my movie, play my game, is that no matter what addiction you're at, you have the power and the mindset to not give in. And I have been free from literally everything for a couple of months. That's actually huge for me, because like my self-harm, like I talk about, it's just crazy. Another thing too is that once you feel ready to marry somebody, it should be with your lifelong partner, not just a random guy, basically. And there's multiple times, there was two times that I had been engaged and then got broken down into a million pieces and all that. That's why I'm like, now I'm not in a rush to get married. I just want to wait and see if a relationship is going to last. If it's gonna last, then all that stuff. I have been burnt multiple times by friends literally who I'm still friends with. They don't know who they are. Well, if you know who you are, then there you go. But at some point in my life, I will actually delete those friends and not have them. Right now, I just don't trust them. And for people who did wrong to me, I do forgive them. As long as you forgive me. Another topic too is that I want to talk about is the disorder that I kind of have. I know some of you's like, well, you're eating, you don't have it, like, what's wrong with you, like, you don't have this, da 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 da, and blah 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 this. I'm telling you guys, from sophomore, junior, senior, all the way up until 2019, I had a struggle of literally eating. I will literally eat for one meal, and then for 2 meals I would not eat, and then the next day I skip all day eating, like not eating at all, like at all. No one knows that I'm still kind of struggle with self eating, with like eating and be happy the way I am, and I'm trying to get back to where I'm supposed to be. I'm eating literally pizza, like soda, pizza, like you name it, like I have it, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I have an eating disorder, I haven't eaten anything. No, I'm trying to do this on my own and see where it lies, because for me, there's always light underneath the, like, at the end of the other tunnel. This tunnel that I'm currently literally have, that I'm inside, it's a long tunnel, many years of literally building this whole tunnel. But I am eating as long as I keep thinking of my boyfriend and think about how great he is, how awesome he is, how understandable he is, and just like think about him. He's like a motivation for me to get back to where I'm supposed to be. And honestly, I was like really quiet because people around me are sleeping. I'm sorry, guys. But a lot of times I can be quiet because I don't know where I stand. But half the time, if I am loud, it comes very rarely. And for me to actually say that I believe that God has something in mind, like, I don't know what, but if me and Victor do are meant for each other, I'm gonna hit myself over the head 1,000 times harder, because 7 years ago we used to date, and if he was the right one for me then, and now I'm gonna be hitting myself over the goddamn head. I know he will probably stop me from doing it, because I know him, but he treats me like I want to be treated, and honestly, he's the first person that I'll let somebody in so long. Emily knows me for about 10, almost 10 years now. Half the stuff that I'm telling Victor, I haven't even told Emily. I haven't even told my best friend. It's hard to let somebody in that you know for so long, but people needs to kind of realize is that there's hatred in the world, there's evil in this world. The only person that can stop this evil is basically all of us standing against it. And I know that some people might be like, what did she say? What did Abby say? What are you getting at? Like, how can this benefit us in a way? Well, to be honest, you have to fight evil with goodness, and you have to be calm and collected. If you're not calm and collected and you still have anger towards somebody, then you had to work on yourself. I had to work on myself for so long. Let me tell you something, for so long. To this day, I'm still figuring out who I am. Hey, I have a boyfriend who's like sit right beside me, like, I'm here when you need it. I'm here. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm like that too. It's like, I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna let you figure out you for a minute. Then there's talk. Then once he figures out, I'm like, okay, I want to talk to you about something. I'm like, okay, talk to me about something. You know, I believe that communication and literally talking about problems is a good way for a healthy relationship than argue. For example, this is just for example, me and my ex, we would fight non-stop about super stupid stuff. I'm telling you, stupid stuff. Okay, I'm gonna admit it, half the time I can basically start it half the time. You know, I'm a little bit crazy. I'm a little bit crazy. Okay, that's just me. But however, I do tone it down to a point now to where I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna argue. I'm just like, okay, you win. You win. I'm not gonna fight. That's because I'd rather be a lover than a fighter. But when it comes to me, I'll be a fighter than a lover. Okay, in my own personal life. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can watch a movie, and that way I can spend some time with my babe on Minecraft for a little bit before he has to go to bed, before I basically have to. And I think my computer needs to be full of charge as well, so it's literally crazy about everything. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.